How's it going, Io? In this video, we're going to get into the insane lip-syncing scandal that Rihanna's been caught in, as well as her surprise pregnancy announcement. Also, it looks like Machine Gun Kelly just got caught cheating on Megan Fox, but we'll get more into that later. First up, in a strange turn of events, Rihanna has been accused of lip-syncing at the Super Bowl. We know that she put on an incredible halftime show during the break in the huge showdown between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. Many viewers have since taken to social media to accuse her of lip-syncing her way through the show, with some even calling it the worst ever instance of that happening in the history of halftime shows. Despite the fact that she hasn't done a solo live performance since 2016, Rihanna didn't seem to miss a beat, and she cycled through a medley of her greatest hits from Umbrella to Work in just 13 minutes. If that wasn't impressive enough, the singer announced that she is pregnant with her second child, and she held her belly during the show. She looked to be about 5 to 6 months along the way, but this is part of the reason why people said that she couldn't have been singing live, and instead she was miming the words along to pre-recorded tracks. One user wrote, "Pretty sad that the halftime show has just become about dancing and the stage, the setup, props, and so on. No disrespect to Rihanna, but you can clearly tell she's lip-syncing, and it just kinda ruins the mood. But that's super underwhelming." Another person wrote, "Boring, not impressed. Rihanna was lip-syncing, and I didn't like the choreography of the backup dancers. They looked like they had hazmat suits on. And I respect Rihanna's ability to straight up not give an F about showing that she's lip-syncing." Some of these tweets were actually really harsh. One person wrote, "It's okay to acknowledge that Rihanna's Super Bowl was subpar. The bar is so low now it's almost laughable if it weren't so sad. Pregnancy is no excuse for low energy and bad lip-syncing." This tweet started a debate over whether or not she should have accepted the job in the first place, given that some people felt it had a negative impact on her performance. But it wasn't all criticism. Rihanna was also praised by fans online for making a powerful statement for women around the world, with many people claiming that it was one of the best Super Bowl halftime shows ever. One user wrote, "Rihanna did her thing. She was stylish as F and played some of her best hits. And notice how she devoured that while being pregnant. Robin Rihanna Fenty, you're one of a kind. A halftime show that will definitely be remembered." Another user wrote, "What a powerful statement for women around the world, that you can have a career and family. You can have both if you want it so much." Despite her performance being largely praised, it also received scathing criticism from people like Donald Trump. The former US president took to Truth Social to make his thoughts known. He wrote, "Epic fail. Rihanna gave, without question, the single worst halftime show in Super Bowl history. And this is after insulting far more than half our nation, which is already in serious decline, with her foul and insulting language. Also, so much for her stylist." His comments come just days after he publicly slammed her for having no talent ahead of the performance. It all started when Republican Congressman Ronnie Jackson lashed out at the NFL for casting the singer. He tweeted, "Rihanna spray-painted F Donald Trump on a car at the Cadillac Ranch in Amarillo. She's made a career of spewing degenerate filth while bad-mouthing America every chance she gets. Why is the NFL showcasing this crap? Rihanna should not be the halftime performer." In response, Trump commented on Jackson's post and said, "Without her stylist, she'd be nothing. Bad at everything and no talent." But that's something that millions of her fans around the world would disagree with. Even if she had chosen to lip-sync, she wouldn't be the first artist to do that. In the past, many performers have chosen to lip-sync at the Super Bowl halftime show, just to make sure they can put all their energy into a highly choreographed routine. In 2014, the Red Hot Chili Peppers joined Bruno Mars on stage to play their 90s hit song Give It Away, but viewers quickly noticed that both the guitar and the bass were completely unplugged. They then admitted to largely faking their Super Bowl halftime show performance. Only Anthony Kiedis' vocals were performed live, but the bass, the drums, the guitar were all pre-recorded. This revelation really seemed to anger fans, who claimed that the band tried to make it a perfect performance instead of a real one. But you also have to consider the fact that last year, 208 million people tuned in to watch the Super Bowl. That's a massive stage with an insanely large audience. And with that many eyes on the one performance, it's easy to see why artists wouldn't want to leave any room for things to go wrong. Before the show, there was a crazy amount of speculation as to who Rihanna would bring out to perform alongside her. While doing promos for the Super Bowl, she was asked about whether or not there would be any surprises during her halftime show. When the interviewer said that she didn't have to reveal everything right then and there, Rihanna said, "Right, because it wouldn't be a surprise. I'm thinking about bringing someone. I'm not sure, we'll see." She even giggled and refused to confirm what she meant when the cameras weren't rolling. From that point on, there were rumors that it would be someone like Taylor Swift, Shakira, or even Kanye West. In the end, Rihanna kept her promise, but she didn't come with a special guest in the traditional sense. She actually ended up using that opportunity to make an unexpected announcement that she's expecting her second baby. Rihanna Rihanna looked beautiful at last night's show. She was wearing a bright red jumpsuit unzipped over a matching red bodysuit, but viewers couldn't help but notice that she kept rubbing her stomach multiple times throughout the show. There was also a bit of a bump visible underneath her clothing. The happy news was later confirmed by her representatives. This came as quite a shock to some people, considering the fact that Rihanna and A$AP Rocky welcomed their first child together, a baby boy, on the 13th of May last year. The baby's name isn't known yet, as the couple have kept out of the spotlight since his birth. Rihanna's father, Ronald Fenty, was recently interviewed by Page 6, and he opened up about her growing family. He said, "Everyone says the baby looks like me, but you know, babies change, faces change. He resembles a lot of Rihanna and Rocky together, but there's one thing that he would not reveal: the baby's name." He did let it slip that his daughter has gone through a few names for the little boy, but he said, "She'll have my head if I tell you." When he was asked if the couple planned to tie the knot in the future, Ronald said that he didn't know, but he did make it clear that he thought A$AP was very respectable and said he's taking to fatherhood very well. The rapper has previously called Rihanna the love of his life. Now, with a second child on the way, many fans believe that they will be walking down the aisle sometime soon. A source told Us Weekly that they have only shared the baby's name with close family members, but there has been speculation that his name begins with a D, because the singer was spotted leaving a Hollywood recording studio wearing a necklace with a D pendant shortly after the birth of her son. But Riri is clearly very good at keeping her private life private, as she only announced her pregnancy last January, and she made sure to keep her baby's gender and due date private. While this latest news is beyond exciting, many fans also think that it means she won't be releasing new music anytime soon. Someone tweeted, "We really thought Rihanna was giving us new music and a tour, but this woman is having another baby." So yes, that is a bit disappointing. After her Super Bowl performance, she went on Good Morning America and admitted that she knows her fans want more. She said, "They are waiting. I'm excited to actually put new music out, but I don't have any updates for you on that yet." Last year, she did release a song called Lift Me Up, which featured on the Black Panther Wakanda Forever soundtrack. So for now, it looks like it's still a waiting game, but there's no doubt that everyone's happy about her pregnancy news. Moving on, it looks like Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly have broken up because of infidelity. Megan has now responded to rumors that her fiance of 2 years cheated on her with his guitarist Sophie Lloyd. She hinted at a possible breakup between herself and MGK on Instagram when she uploaded a post and captioned it with lyrics from Beyonce's 2016 album Lemonade. She posted a video of an envelope being burned in a fire pit and captioned it, "You can taste the dishonesty, it's all over your breath." These lyrics are from Beyonce's song Pray You Catch Me, a song best known for describing her husband's infidelity. In the Instagram slideshow, Megan also posed in a bathroom with a mystery man, which really made it seem like she had moved on with someone else. Now, that obviously sounds like there was some kind of broken trust in their relationship, and fans caught onto the post very quickly. In the comments section, one person said, "He probably got with Sophie." In response, Megan joked that it could have been her, and she wrote, "Maybe I got with Sophie." But to make matters worse, she unfollowed her fiance and wiped all photos and videos of them from her Instagram page, including the post that announced their engagement in January of 2022. She also followed Eminem, who's publicly feuded with MGK for years. Megan then deleted her account altogether. For his part, MGK hasn't commented on the speculation, but he did perform at a Super Bowl party over the weekend and dedicated his hit song Bloody Valentine to the ladies. We also know that Megan was not there when he took to the stage, and she did not accompany him on the red carpet. So with all things considered, it really seems like this is a classic case of cheating. While nothing has been confirmed, for whatever reason, some people think that the rapper was secretly seeing his guitarist Sophie Lloyd. The 27-year-old blew up online after performing music covers on YouTube. She's amassed nearly 850,000 subscribers on her channel. Since then, she's also gained over 770,000 on Instagram. Sophie's clearly very talented, and she's a great addition to his band, but that doesn't necessarily mean there's anything going on between them. A source told Entertainment Tonight that Megan and MGK have been out at parties together every night and seem fine, but his mood did appear to change. Apparently, they were together all of the Super Bowl weekend. They said, "Last night MGK also performed at a party, but he seemed a bit off. His energy was low and the performance wasn't great." So it's entirely possible that they've just hit a bit of a rough patch in their relationship. They're usually the king and queen of over-the-top PDA, and they love posting about each other on social media. So when that suddenly stops, it's easy to see why people think they've broken up. In fact, last April there was a video that went viral showing some tension between the couple during a red carpet appearance. In the clip, the actress can be seen awkwardly avoiding a kiss from her fiance. She seems to be upset at her partner, and she physically dodges a kiss from him. MGK laughs awkwardly at the rejection when he realizes the cameras were on him. Megan then glares at him and makes it apparent that he did something wrong. Around the same time, there was was also a video going around with the couple sitting alongside their cast members for the comedy movie Good Morning. Fans couldn't help but notice that it was another moment when Megan looked unhappy, especially because the rapper was laughing with former Disney actress Dove Cameron. There have been a few moments like that which made it seem like they were really going through it. The couple also came under fire for promoting toxic relationships when MGK proudly told Vogue about what kind of engagement ring he had gifted Megan. As you would have expected, there's something incredibly sadistic about it. He claimed that the teardrop emerald ring he proposed to her with was designed to inflict pain on her if she were to ever take it off. He said the concept is that the ring can come apart to make two rings. When it's together, it's held in place by a magnet. The bands are actually thorns, so if she tries to take it off, it hurts. When he was asked about why he chose that kind of ring, he said love is pain, and offered no other explanation. Well, clearly wanting to inflict pain on your partner if they choose to leave you is a textbook toxic relationship. So do you think it's a good thing that they might have broken up, or should they try to stick together and work things out between them? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.